Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius. We are back with some more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. When we last left off, we were quite near the end of our force rope, as it were. Almost completely out of health, out of stems entirely, and had to work our way past a set of enemies in order to work our way further down the path of the Shadowlands in order to reach Tarful, chieftain of the Wookiees. Still in the process of solving that problem. But it looks like now we're actually in the Shadowlands proper. At least I think so. So, why don't you folks come with me as we see if we can find ourselves a Wookiee and solve ourselves a few Imperial problems. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of my other playlists. Time of recording is 12:05 a.m. January 11th, 2024. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this.
Keep going! We're almost to the Shadowlands!
Partisan retreat from insurgent activity. Partisans were forced to flee. The Empire drove them back into the Shadowlands. I hope they made it. So, we haven't reached the Shadowlands just yet, apparently. Kialstad Basin. Kialstad, I guess. Either way, let us progress onward. Is that? Oh, that's a clone vessel piece, I think. From the Clone Wars. No interruptions. Just gnarled up in the trees, swallowed by nature. And it's been what? Excuse me. What the war on had reached Kashyyk and was probably going on for like 10 years. So was this section even here? It's like, damn. All right then. No.
Something smells. What is that?
You know, I had forgotten this area. Nah.
whole forest is live.
Oh, I missed it. Ugh. My dodge, baby. Oh, I love this game. Sorry if that was excessively loud in your ears, folks. Yeah, that was beautiful. That's funny. To this day, I've never fallen into that one.
This isn't a discussion. Leaving Kashyyk is our only chance for survival.
I won't abandon the Wookiees. I'll take any fighters who want to stay.
Then you'll be left behind. Troops, move out.
Come on. We're going to find Tarful.
Breaking point. Saw and Mari were arguing about the mission. Mari wanted to help the Wookiees, but Saw seemed to think it was too risky. He's probably long gone by now. He's not entirely wrong. On the one hand, it's like the Wookiees need help, but at the same time, the partisans, I think they're the only group that functions like they do. It's one of those, there need to be more of us kind of thing. We can't afford to all go down with the ship out here. And in truth, they really can't.
Hey, BD, let's go.
What? Oh.
Hope these don't freak
It's
Grease
one of
out.
those things. You kind of have to cut your losses, but at the same time, it's extremely necessary that they stuck around because we needed them to help us find Tarful and further the quest for the holocron. It's one of those things, they kind of had to fight on two fronts. These plants ain't right, boy. If you folks have ever seen the movie The Ruin, or The Ruins, was it The Ruins, or was it just Ruins? One of the two. Particularly unpleasant situation. I recommend you catch it. Half my
They love
health.
This place. It's sacred
Damn.
to them.
I'll take that though. Wookiee culture. Sacred Shadowlands, an area sacred to the Wookiees, a sanctuary, one of the last safe zones from the Empire until now. Gloomroot Hollow. Yes. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I'll be back. Let's take him on.
If you're smart, you'll protect your shooting friend at all costs. But you're not. What you got for me, little dude? Flora and fauna. Mush blooms. Mush blooms are a delicacy on Kashyyk, but must be picked before the fungi reach maturity. Once the bulbous, bioluminescent fruiting body is formed, they are highly poisonous. Incidents of mush bloom poisoning are rare, but often fatal. Azrael, welcome back to the game. Welcome back to the chat. No, I didn't actually see it. I'm not actually a big Fortnite dude. You were supposed to be eaten.
Death comes for you.
Do I? Yeah, I do.
It's not over yet.
Goodbye there, buddy.
Yes, Jedi. Again.
Hurt him more. I ain't even have to do nothing that time. Alright, that's what's up. Always good when you get a run that works out. As I said, I tend not to play Fortnite, but do tend to play some MMOs and some games that are like MOBAs, shooters and whatnot. Just not as often as I used to. Like at one point when I was a kid, I had this sort of real like shooter kick, but that was right around the time that the original Modern Warfare came out. The original Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out. But everybody was on a shooter kick then. Why don't you fight the spider? What did y'all have? Y'all end up having a truce or something? All right. Now, The Last of Us, I do remember that game. When it first dropped, it was always a pretty good series. Haven't actually gotten a chance to play it, unfortunately. Just because it's a PlayStation exclusive, which is a whole other irritation. Exclusives. Ugh. But, did watch a couple of Let's Plays and it looked pretty fun.
They can't breach our choke point!
Everyone, retreat! We'll cover you!
Add to that the fact that I'm a big zombie head, and it would have just been perfect for me. Partisans ambushed. The partisans were pinned down here. They were eventually overrun and had to retreat. They suffered heavy casualties. Yep. Yep, like I said, and even if Saw had stuck around, the casualties would still have been bad, just not as bad. Or they would have been worse for the simple fact that the Empire might have brought more forces than they already did. Yeah, it's always good to be, as far as I'm concerned, to have both genres. You ask people, would you play an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that, and I say I'll play them all.
Never seen a place like this before.
They're games. I don't care.
Me neither.
Bring it on. As far as I'm concerned, in the end, you helping me out. You giving me more to do. But obviously, we all have our preferences. Primarily for me, it's Xbox. You know, always was from the day they first announced the creation of the first one. Not the one. Quite a bit of power in that push. Up the range of the lightsaber throw. Wish there was more control. They really need to remake / remaster the Star Wars Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. Really the whole Jedi Knight series. I'd play them all. It wouldn't be a problem. Jedi Outcast and Academy did so much with the Force. Like for instance, you leveled up your main core powers, push, pull, jump, all of that, right? Level 1 jump, you could probably get slightly higher than this, but level 2 jump, shorter than that. Just shorter than that. Whoop. No, you don't. Okay. What was that? Oh. Yeah. forgot you can actually affect the foliage. Level 3 jump though. This and more. And then there was a level 4 jump that you only saw from NPCs, irritatingly. Now, a level 3 jump, if you were, say, where the save point is, you could jump all the way up to where that chest is and still have a little bit of extra reach. Level 4 jump though, visually from this angle, you would be able to jump to the top of where that mountain is right above Cal's head. You wouldn't be able to jump nearly as far, but height wise, easily. At least from that visual angle. That's not really a good indication. Okay. Perfect. You see that platform over there? That's where we need to get to. You'd be able to jump from the bottom of the save point to above that distance. Slightly above that. Yeah. Well, they could. Let me rephrase. You couldn't.
Hey, BD, take a look.
But if you were smart,
What is it, BD?
you could use that jump against them. Because what goes up must come down. And gravity in those games tends to work funny. Or rather, physics. Stick with the green motif for now. Oh yeah, that was quite a bit that those games let you do. I think they are backwards compatible with the Xbox. They're honestly worth getting. Good stories, as well as good games, and the only games to date, other than another one, that actually gave you real dismemberment with your lightsabers. As a matter of fact, you had to be careful because you could outright one-shot kill or be one-shot killed. And this was a game from 2003. 2002, 2003. No.
Up here.
That's why I needed to freeze him. What? Okay. They had me hop on his back, but he wasn't the target initially, so they actually let me kill my actual target. Okay. There we go. To an extent, you had control of your lightsabers. And as a matter of fact, once you got to a point, your lightsaber would outright seek out enemies.
These trees.
Oh,
force
the
all
level
around
of
this place.
unbalancing if you weren't careful. But at the same time, it was actually extremely balanced. The thing that you had to worry about was the difficulty. You didn't have like the block system in this, so you had to watch your strikes. Your directions mattered, speed mattered, style you used mattered, even the size of the character you chose mattered. Spiritual connection. There was a spiritual connection between the Wookiees and their forest. Well, I could have told you that. If you consider a place to be sacred, you consider a place to be spiritual to you to some degree. Oh, right. Lung plant. When threatened, the lung plant fills its body cavity with air to appear larger. If a sligga, or a slig, right, the slug ram looking thing, still tries to graze on its leaves, the lung plant instantly releases the held air to force it back. Oh, interesting. So these things are designed to protect themselves against those? Okay. So then what do they eat? Oh. Still in range to be considered in combat. So you see me. Yeah. Yeah. What the? Stop throwing up on me. What makes you think I'm cool with that? I'm not one of those people who likes that kind of thing.
Is that? It's him!
Superman, Tarful. Rescue. The retreating partisans were ultimately rescued from Imperial forces by the Wookiee chieftain Tarful. I would never have guessed it was him. Is that? Oh, thanks, man. Takes time. In a game like this, it's not as forgiving as you think, but it's more forgiving than you'd expect. Now, being that this is Grand Master, yeah, its level of forgiveness is extremely remote, but yeah.
That's where we're supposed to meet Tarful.
Hup. One moment. Oh, okay, right. So what, do y'all light them or something? They look like candles. I wouldn't be lighting nothing in a forest like this. I'm gonna keep it real. Well, nah. With as high as these trees are and whatnot, you'll be fine. But oh, that's exactly what they are, as torches. It's just they have them hanging from those. I mean, depending on what it's that rope or whatever that is made out of, I guess you shouldn't have to worry about any potential spillage or some sort of explosion or something from a leak or a faulty make.
Glad you made it. This is Chieftain Tarful.
I'm on a mission from Master Eno Cordova. He was looking for a Zepho artifact. Finding it could help save the Jedi.
Cordova found wisdom at the top of the origin tree. You should seek answers there.
It's massive. I don't even know where to start.
Well, you might be able to find a way up through its root system, but most of it's underwater. You'll need this breather.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. What will you all do now?
The only thing we can. Keep fighting.
Good luck. Hope we meet again.
They say, we will survive. We will survive. Hey, hey. Chapter 4, Diverging Paths. After a talk from Grease, Cal and BD set off to find Mari and Tarful. While Cal was fighting the Brood, Trilla led an attack to destroy their resistance. A rift formed between Mari and Saw, splitting their forces in two. Yeah, you could tell Mari was kind of salty about that one. I can respect it, but at the same time, you can't exactly blame the man for not wanting to put all his eggs in one basket and then have somebody come in with a hammer and smash all them eggs. Saw had since left the planet after fighting their way through the recaptured refinery. Right, it was recaptured, wasn't it? Cal and BD met Mari, Tarful, and Kashyyk. Tarful told Cal to climb the origin tree, and Mari gave Cal a breather to help him get there. The two groups parted ways. Now Cal must climb the origin tree. Interesting. Well, y'all better be careful, cause they are definitely closing in. I had to hop a couple of things to get around here, but you know they fly, and they have jet troopers. They always
What happened
have.
between you and Saw?
We had a difference of opinion. He thinks the war is lost here.
And you?
I won't leave the Wookiees to suffer alone.
What if Saw's right? What if Kashyyk can't be won?
The Empire's built on fear and indifference. By banding together, we challenge its very existence. This war is far from over, but it's worth everything to fight it, even if we don't know the outcome.
I can respect your zeal and your willingness, but you need to look at the long game as well. And while, yes, we need to band together, you didn't exactly say no, the battle isn't lost here. You just said we're going to keep fighting. Again, I can respect that, and the Wookiees have no choice. This is home. But you can't afford to just throw everything like that. There's no choice. Honestly, Saul splitting their forces up was the best move. This way the Wookiees can still be helped. They can actually do something. It helps also gain goodwill for the partisans, as well as a possible rebellion in the future. Keeps the Empire occupied on this planet, and at the same time, Saul's forces move elsewhere, picking up more numbers. Of course, he's gonna have to. He has no choice. He lost quite a few forces down here, and then he split his forces again. But that'll give the Empire problems elsewhere. It's honestly the best choice. You being frustrated at him about it is pointless.
How'd you become a guerrilla fighter?
I used to be a topographer. Traveled to rule planets, mapping their natural formations.
Sounds exciting.
It was my dream job.
And useful.
Then the Republic became the Empire. The poor became indentured servants. I couldn't sit back and watch it happen, so I joined the cause.
I wish more people felt that way.
A cartographer. You're the kind of person that might be able to tell me about ancient, hidden temples and the like. Lost fortresses, shadows, secrets, pyramids.
Stay alive out there.
Who knows? Might have to pick your brain, Miss Kosan. And now we have the ability to dive underwater. So naturally, there's gonna be loot down here. Hold A to swim to the surface. We can still do our speed swim. And for some reason, I don't know why they never did, but that's the animation for BD grabbing stuff. Cal speaking, he has the rebreather, but I don't know if that was just them leaving those things be, or if he, like, if that rebreather is large enough for him to actually speak with it. Doesn't look like it. And it's gone. Yeah, not big enough. He's speaking to the droid with his mind. That's what that is. It depends on who you're talking about specifically. There's quite a few instances of a single Jedi doing a lot where a master couldn't. But are you talking specifically about Cal?
Let's see what you found.
Electrum plated. Oh wow, Electrum. I forgot that. Electrum, if I'm remembering correctly. I want to be sure about it. Interesting. Uh-huh. I was right. I thought I might have been misremembering, but nope, I was right. So what it is, Electrum, you generally see it among high-ranking Jedi, primarily Jedi Masters, as a form of saying I've mastered the Force, I've mastered my lightsaber, right? But Darth Sidious also used Electrum plating as a way of disrespecting the Jedi. The Jedi were the only ones you ever saw use it in their lightsabers. Well, they were the only ones you ever really saw use it other than like some sort of statue or something. And since the Jedi don't really get into all of that bling and all of that, that kind of thing signifies quite a bit. And he basically had his lightsaber woven in it as a matter of disrespect for him. LAATI version, I guess. The Low Altitude Assault Transport, or LAT, also known as the Republic Attack Gunship, was an armed troop carrier used by the Grand Army of the Republic during the Clone Wars and in the early years of the Empire. Maneuverable and formidable, it provided troops the ability for quick deployment and extraction in heavy combat through extensive types of terrain and climates. Anything in response? Were you talking about your comment about how the single Jedi did what most masters couldn't? I was wondering if you were talking about Cal or if you were speaking about another Jedi, since there tend to be so many, you know. But beyond that, no, I don't know if you mentioned something else. Or at least if you did, it's not on the chat for some reason. Alright, hit this save point and progress on. About to get another skill point here before too long. Well, if you were specifically talking about Cal, it's not entirely surprising. But again, what like specific point in the game are you referencing? Oh, okay. You were just talking about period. But no, that's not entirely surprising. Most people, well, I mean, think about it. The best of the best. People are gonna pay attention to the best, which means when something goes wrong, that's the first person that they're gonna look for, which also means that's the first person they're gonna try to kill. Makes perfect sense. He's a kid, a ghost, effectively. What he knows, he doesn't really know much at all. Add to that the fact that he was effectively rusty for 5 years, and it's even worse. They sort of forgot he existed.
Have I mentioned to you how
So
awesome
then he
this
meets
is?
up with people
Because
who
you're
have
pretty
the
good.
ability to not only teach him more about the Force and Jedi, but about life in general, because he's old enough to actually understand that things are more complex than what you just want or choose or think. And we've got ourselves a new STEM. He's old enough to understand that things can be complicated, and he's old enough to understand the value of extremely hard work. So he's able to come at something from another angle. He's also a survivor in and of himself. Haha, said the thing. But he's learned effectively how to live an entirely different life. One that has you make compromises you wouldn't normally make. Not as a Jedi, anyway. Oh, okay, yeah. Now, I partly find that interesting, but not entirely surprising. If you think back into Star Wars, what are the Inquisitors, and then what is that whole rule of two?
Not even Tarful.
You have a
can keep them out
master.
forever. They won't stop until everyone's wiped out.
Yep. They will not. You have a master and an apprentice. But how do you get around the rule? Well, the way they get around the rule is the way they do now with forces like Inquisitors, Dark Jedi. They don't train them to be long-term devastating. They train them to effectively be shock troops. You're useful. I did not mean to come down here yet. You're useful. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but that works out. You're useful until you need to be dealt with, and at some point you will be, because you're a Force user. And at some point you could potentially get your brain wrapped around the rule of two or whatever else, and I'm not dealing with that. So I'll use you, I'll solve that problem, and then be done with it. They aren't really trained to get stronger, they're trained to be useful and then to be dealt with. Now, most Inquisitors tend to be Jedi, if not Force-sensitive children that were taken. But they have the whole get stronger and think about what you do process sort of beaten out of them quickly, painfully. With drugs a lot of the times, and torture. You know, that's the Empire. On the one hand, they tend to become a little bit more than what they were, just for the simple fact that they learn different aspects of the
Those
Force.
things give me the creeps.
But on the other hand, they become a lot less,
Whoa, strong words coming from you.
because they end up locked down to the thought process of being a dark sider only, an absolute, in the worst kind of way. They're trained just enough to be useful and then to be killable. If the Empire can help it, they'll never train you to be able to betray them. That's why Vader's suit is the way it is. Ugh. I was hoping that Force push would have.
Keep slipping away.
Another step.
Yeah, that's why Vader's suit is the way it is. Palpatine had the ability to make his suit much more advanced than he did, but he intentionally made it the way it was, so Vader would constantly be afraid of him and his Force lightning, and so it would also make it harder for Vader to learn things like Force lightning, in case something happened and caused his suit problems. If they're smart, they'll never set themselves up to be betrayed, which I find hilarious, because the main rule of the Sith is betrayal.
What is it, BD?
Lightsaber sleeve, valor and wisdom. Thought I had a save point or skill point coming.
I've got a read on the Wookiee General's position. Close in.
You mean the Inquisitors being the strongest of the strong? They are. That's what I'm saying. They're made to be strong enough to hunt Jedi, but not strong enough to learn from what it is that they actually do. If they learn from what they do, it's how can I put this? If you ever saw the animated Clone Wars series, not the original, the 3D graphics one, the CGI one, they sort of went over this with Asajj Ventress. She wasn't Sith, but she was trained by Count Dooku to be his apprentice slash a dark Jedi. She grew powerful enough that Palpatine was able to feel her, and he always felt her obviously, but she grew powerful enough to where he could basically feel that she was becoming something of a problem, and it was best dealt with now. Same with the Inquisitors. They're useful until they get just strong enough where they need to die. Huh. Where was it? Hold on. He does. He does use his suit to fuel the dark side. Initially, he didn't. That was just what Palpatine gave him, and he was in constant pain. But over time, he basically had no choice but to turn that pain into power. It is an avenue of the dark side. It is a known avenue. As a matter of fact, there are theories in the more recent set of movies that Kylo Ren follows the same path, which is why he was hitting himself during his fight with Rey in the first one. Ugh. They really disrespected the series with 7, 8, and 9. There were some things they did that were cool, but most was wild and untamable trash. Even Daisy Ridley, the woman who played, who actually played Rey, was not happy with how they had her character. Mark Hamill was not happy with Luke Skywalker. Ugh. And Kathleen Kennedy just blew everybody's brains out.
What is it, BD?
Oh, new emitter, peace and justice. One thing I kind of do like, but I don't. That's from the more recent Star Wars, and I don't know who had a hand in this. I don't know if it was Kennedy or if it was before her or what. But I kind of do and don't like the whole lightsaber choosing you thing. Like the way it used to be, you would find a lightsaber crystal, and that's what it was when you found it. So if it was blue, it was blue, and that was it. You didn't do anything else. It was blue, or it was green, or it was white, or whatever, right? Now, you grab the crystal after it chooses you, mind you. It has to choose you. That wasn't a thing. And once it chooses you, then it'll adapt to your nature. And then change its color. Red crystals are, they still follow the rules of effectively being fake, which I'm fine. I'm completely fine with that.
Come after Kashyyk so hard if we hadn't intervened. The Jedi
Mixed
are supposed to be
bag.
symbols of hope, but I led the Inquisition here. Mari and Tarful put their trust in me. Did I just endanger them again?
And did you truly lead the Inquisition here? Let's keep it real, kid. The Inquisition are seeking any and everything based on the Jedi and the Republic, specifically the Jedi. They would have been heading here anyway. Now you might have sped it up, but it's best it happens now than when it happens and there's 100,000 less Wookiees. Ah. Oh.
Jedi may be in the shadow. Enemy in sight. Look out!
I wanted to hear that.
I'm the Inquisitor. I'll keep him busy. Come on! Time for some fun. Yes! More power! More! Give me more! Stop dodging and fight!
Sure. You enjoyed the fight. Electro Hammer Purge Trooper. Slow, heavy weapons presents opportunities for preemptive strikes. Opportunity for counterattack during heavy attack recovery. He's usually the one I have the most trouble with, funnily enough. Dreaded disciples of the Imperial Inquisitorius, the Purge Trooper hunts survivors of the treasonous Jedi Order. Combining the corners of the combing. Sorry about that. The corners of the galaxy. This specialized operative is highly skilled in melee combat, employing an electro hammer as their primary weapon. While slow to strike, their electro hammer emits a deadly shock wave that stuns and inflicts heavy damage on a target, but takes time to recharge. These troopers wear bulky armor capable of withstanding lightsaber attacks. Let me see. TV show that was originally a movie. TV show that was originally a movie in Star Wars? I don't know if there's a show that was originally a movie. There was a show that somebody combined into what you could effectively call a movie, as much as like a bunch of videos are combined to make one solid long video. But it was the animated Clone Wars series. It was the original animated Clone Wars series, completely like cartoon style. But you learned a lot about the Force during that series as well. Funnily enough, like for instance, Force pushes, for instance, right? They have a delay. So you better pre-plan where you fire one, because you might miss. And I wonder if that delay is based on strength or just like the speed of like light/reality or whatever. But yeah, beyond that, I have no idea what show you're talking about.
What's this? A Bracca scrap rat playing Jedi. I told the Grand Inquisitor you wouldn't be stupid enough to show your face here again, especially after we wiped out that feeble resistance. Love it when I'm wrong.
See, and that's another thing. Had they stuck around, the Empire would have wiped out the Resistance entirely. Oop. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna fling me right off the side or something. Okay, thanks for the stop. Whoa, why didn't you? I even hit the button. Jesus, Cal.
Hang on! What is that thing? The night system. On second thought, she listens to their transmissions. Let her find out on her own.
Oh, that's too bad. The Wi-Fi is acting up. And well, thanks for stopping by, Azrael. And pop in again. Get the chance. I know the demon of the Wi-Fi strikes again quite often. Trust and believe. This is another one of those things I always did, like search this area real quick and then I'll poke at what I'm talking about. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. That's what's up. So here's the thing, right? You're in the water. You have no idea where to go. You didn't get the chance to check your map, right? What do you see? Not even the chest. You see the light. It just draws your eye. It's the brightest thing in the pond. In the pool, whatever. Same difference. And then what do you see? Loot. Signifying you want this, don't you? I can feel your greed swelling up within you. It makes you stronger. Gives you focus. Always did love when games do this. Set up a little light. Just one little thing. Unnecessary, but, you know, doesn't hurt. It's a little hand-holdy for people. But, it's tolerated and tolerable. So I'm fine with it in the end. Climb the origin tree. Alright. The origin tree, huh? Wonder why they call it that specifically. Is it the first tree on Kashyyk? First tree the Wookiees noticed? You bastarda! Did you get stuck in your own trap? Oh. Okay. 3 of y'all. Yes, sir. Be gone, thought. What? Ugh, I was trying to get over you.
Nina says.
Yep, I knew that was coming. Okay. Really had it up to here with you. I said up to here with you. Damn, you just got the headbutt of your life. The side headbutt of your life.
BD, stim.
See, what makes you think I'm that kind of guy? I don't need all that mess on me. Sure, ain't nothing wrong with you spitting. That's a little bit much though, Ma. Slow it down, slow it down. I am not, you know full well this is a mess you gonna be cleaning up. Why? Cause you made it. Simple.
BD, here.
I do love the fact that there is a backswing with your lightsaber, or lightsaber throw. Nerve-wracking. What? They say don't feed the birds. Look at that. The cave that just calls to you. In a universe of force users, the mysterious cave with fog that just summons you. I sense a disturbance in the force. You always sense a disturbance in the force. But yeah, I sense it too.
For generations, the Wookiees made a pilgrimage to the top. The tree guided them.
Sacred tree. It is more than a tree. It is a sacred source for the planet. It gave the Wookiees guidance. The tree guided them. It makes me wonder, are all life is touched by the Force, but are all Wookiees Force sensitive to a degree? Begs quite a few questions. Close to leveling up. Good. Good. Sorry about that.
Come on, BD.
What? Oh, hey. Was this what you were looking at, little dude?
Hey, BD, take a look.
Hey, BD.
Okay,
Take a
BD,
look.
What is it?
What do you got? New poncho material. We'll check these other ponchos out as we go to another planet. New terrarium
Hopefully he's
seed,
gonna like
mush
this one.
bloom.
Let's just hope it doesn't get too tall.
Man. But hey, push comes to shove, we might be able to plant one somewhere and use it for tactical reasons. Plant a couple somewhere, since I just picked up a seed, so it stands to reason. Flora and fauna, spiderweb. It's estimated that at least 15% of Kashyyk's forests are covered in Kashyyk webs. The threat of Kashyyk is so common that Wookiee children are taught to defend themselves against the spiders from as young as 3 years old. Jesus. Well, you gotta remember though, Wookiees are big. They're bigger than normal. Everybody. They're bigger than everybody else. So. A 3-year-old Wookiee is probably about the size of like a high schooler. Shit.
This stormtrooper was dragged here by some type of creature. It's scary out there, BD.
Yes, sir. Damn nature, you scary. Kashyyk wildlife. A trooper helmet. The remains of a stormtrooper whose body was dragged up here by Kashyyk wildlife. Oh. Every time I hear that sound, I have to remind myself why I'm hearing it. Nope. Never mind. We'll go ahead and... Well, no, I'll go ahead and rest. No real need to, but I'll go ahead and rest. Everything comes back, but I get my... Oh, wow. I was down by 3 stems. Damn. I knew I was down, but I didn't know I was down by that many. But I got to looking at it, it said 4. I'm like, hold up. I had at least 6. Nope. Had at least 7. Or rather had 7. So. Kill them in a specific pattern, they don't blow up. you don't won't. Damn it. And then I get hit by some after damage. Asshole. What am I registering? Oh, everything outside, probably. That's irritating. But it's not gonna matter here in a second. Because we're moving on, children. And moreover, we're not simply moving on. We're moving on to far greener pastures. Yes, Lord. And what precisely does that mean? Shh. I'll tell you in a minute.
Shh. We don't know if it's friendly. That's the thing that took down the Night Sister. Whoa.
Why am I still in combat? What's going on here? Nah, hold up. Something's not right. I know that thing better not be trying to get over here. And I'm having to deal with this. Damn. I can't go back. Classic. Fine.
Right here, BD.
I don't know what's going on. I've had to get past them before like this. So, I don't know what's going on. Don't like it. Upgrade me. Take me out of this madness. That's what I need. From you. Yeah. Bruh. Okay, fine. I'll make it a point to exert control. Ugh. Better.
Get up. Try again.
Just keep failing, Master.
Do you?
Yes.
Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense. Let go of what you fear to lose and rise up. Now, again.
It's upsetting. But in this and more recent games, like Star Wars The Force Unleashed,
Good.
that
Now
is a
reach my
force
position.
jump.
You can do it.
But, that being said, I could just as easily have no
Just gotta keep
force
getting back
jump.
up, BD.
Or Jedi
As long as we
flip.
get back up, we're still in this fight.
Jump again in midair
Finally
to
back
reach new
where I was
heights.
before the purge. Before Master T'Pol died.
Yeah. I'm back, baby. And I'm still in combat. The hell? Alright. Cal has healed his connection with the Force. New skills are available. There's two particular skills I'm directly focused on at this immediate juncture. Oh boy. Shit. Right. Howling pull. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save that there point there. Painful. Cause I really want it. I really want to do it. Really want to do it. I'm like, where is it? Oh wow, game. Are you serious? Are you serious, guy? Are you? Huh? Are you? You know what? Let me quit out of this game real quick and see if I can, cause that's irritating the hell out of me. Wait, no, it's not. Wait a minute. No. Keep that saber lit. What's going on here? What the fuck? Yeah, hold up. Alright, let's try this again. Shall we? You know, I'm thinking about it, and it's possible this is potentially like acquiring problems from the, what is it called? Like, look at that. Quick resume feature. I have been quick resuming with this playthrough. I usually tend not to use quick resume a lot, but yeah. So it's possible it's just hit a weird glitch point because I've never dealt with that. Damn.
It's hurt. Think we can help it?
It's crazy. Bird is big as hell and barely even any real size whatsoever compared to the planet. What? We're not. We're not, kids. We're not. Had you listened, Daddy wouldn't have had to give you a spanking.
Tarful, my old friend. I understand now. This tree connects the core of the planet to the sky.
Tarful and Cordova, old friends, met here. The Jedi Uno Cordova and Wookiee chieftain Tarful, they shared a great respect for each other. Yeah? Apparently. But once again, the Wookiees have a more minimalist sort of lifestyle when it comes to this planet. And again, there are theories that the Wookiees, I don't know if they ever went anywhere with those theories, but there are theories that the Wookiees weren't always here. That the trees themselves aren't even native to Kashyyk. Whoa. That was almost horrendous. Really painful. Okay. From here. I see you. Oh shit. Alright, time to sprint on the extremely dangerous tree surface.
Just need to know, don't you? What's that, BD?
Free Kashyyk poncho material. Hey. Look at that. We continue the green motif and got ourselves a new bit of green in the second, or in the first, regardless. New bit of green in the end. With, what is it, a bird? Oh, that is a bird. Oh, that's that bird. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I forgot that that was actually on the back. No sneezing there, Cal.
This fell from a Wookiee as they climbed the tree. Some type of test.
Apparently they didn't want that back. Wookiee rite of passage. Wookiee warriors scale this tree to great heights as a rite of passage. I can see why. Because they have like whole groups that like run messages from place to place, and that's their whole job. Place to place all across the planet. It's pretty wicked. But like I don't think they use tech most of the time. I think a lot of it is just climbers. Legit climbers. But considering how the planet is, not entirely surprising. But boy, if it ain't ball sweat inducing. Yep, you can drop off of something and then double jump to have an actual jump.
EBD, take a look.
Seems like defying physics, but Force users do it all the time. Master Yoda was known for doing it in midair. Pilot. Yeah, we'll leave that be. And, ooh, there we go. It's known as attack. T-A-C-H. The tack is a tree-dwelling primate native to the planet Kashyyk. These friendly creatures can often be found on the ground searching for overripe fruit. So naturally, Kashyyk has got monkeys. And then giant people that are kind of monkey-esque, but that aren't monkeys. That's honestly interesting. Legitimately interesting. It's not surprising that they exist, but it is legitimately interesting. And this right here, was this a log to travel along, or was this a log specifically designed just to climb up? And how long is it gonna hold? Cause, oh boy. Like I have no idea, but I feel like this has probably like been here for like a century plus, maybe longer. And this right here hasn't.
From the Clone Wars.
Yep.
The war never ended here.
Nope.
Everything we did any of it matter?
Did it? But to be honest, it's not your fault that it didn't end. The Republic became the Empire. Anakin Skywalker started slaughtering younglings with the Youngling Slayer 9000. And Palpatine having, there we go. I was hoping it was gonna grab. Having slain Master Windu, Masters Fisto, Master Saesatine, and Master East Koth. Well, stands to reason most of the Jedi Council was dead, other than Master Kenobi, Yoda, and Skywalker. So, yeah, wouldn't have actually been any real way for that conflict not to keep going around here. All of the heads that could have said something were dead, and all the ones that weren't saying something were on the wrong side, so, yeah. Or were already in hiding.
This bird might be the last of its kind.
And then over the course of time, they were cut down, so it didn't entirely matter. That's a big-ass feather. The last Shio bird. This bird may be the last of its kind. The others are long gone. Oh, the feather is partly transparent because of, like, what I was made, well, because of it being a feather kind of thing. I wasn't sure if the feather had been there so long, it had basically started to get absorbed by the foliage around, by the flora around. Needless to say, you kind of need double jump for that. Hey, game. I want some shield bird meat.
We can help it, but we have to be careful. I don't want to spook it.
Hey, it's okay. We're not here to hurt you. We're friends, understand? Friends.
It's okay. It's a piece of the Night
Probably
Sister ship.
hitting this shield bird like an Achilles tendon.
This is gonna hurt, okay? I'm sorry.
Gotta love that. I can actually feel the vibration of him doing that.
Thanks, BD.
Did you just poison me with some concoction?
Here you go. Oh,
It is a pretty
least we
creature.
could do.
Unusual, but pretty.
It's the least we could do.
You already said that, Cal. You already said that, Cal. Shield bird. Shield birds are so rarely seen that they were once thought to be the creatures of legend. The shield's body shape and feathers enable it to glide across. Sorry about that. The shield's body shape and feathers enable it to glide across long distances without expending much energy. Since the shield conserves energy so well, it rarely leaves its nest. Experts say a typical adult may hunt once per week. A diet of sligs and Kashyyks led to its depiction as a protector of both the Wookiees and Rorschach forests. Catching a glimpse of the shield is a rare blessing that guarantees peace for the viewer. Really? Okay. Okay. So what happens if a shield bird sees its own reflection? So it ate sligs. You think that would give you like some sort of like acid reflux or something, especially with the way them damn things are. And then Kashyyks? Like, Jesus Christ. I guess you like your food to stab you in the face, huh? Go for it. And now we see its blood even more so. All over the damn place. Ace. Ace. Alright. Alright. Yep. Yep. You have things to scan and things to pick up. What? What? Oh.
Never have I, my friend. Never have I seen a view more exquisite than atop this tree. The climb
I don't
has
doubt
given
it.
me time to reflect. It was the will of the Force that I found Logano, and that I am here now. There is a greater journey ahead.
I agree. Chapter 5, Astrium, is what that one was called. Above
Need to know,
its
don't you?
description.
There was something in there.
Perihelion. I actually like that. White and gold. That's kind of clean. Have to check that out. I don't really get into the hyper flashy, but that's not actually excess. Oh, okay. So we cool.
You're giving us
Huh.
a lift?
Gotta exercise that wing, huh? I can't blame it. And if we could sit on your back and give you a little massage, I don't think you'll complain either, huh? That's what's up. It covers distance quick. Just
There's
from what
still
little
so
we
much the
saw of
Empire
it.
hasn't touched.
Yep. That's Kashyyk. Ah, beautiful planet, beautiful planet. And as we all know, the more beautiful something is, the more deadly it tends to be. Why? Any number of reasons. Take your pick. Oh, you just running off scanning stuff, huh? I ain't say nothing to you. Why don't you come back over here and cut it out, hmm? We've got something to work on. Namely, new lightsaber sleeve acquired. Peace and justice. Now, had you not got it, this is another place, primarily the main place, where you would get your double-bladed lightsaber. Peace and justice. Emitter. Duty and resolve. Enor Cordova. Megas. Switch. Passion and strength. That's not bad. It's really not. Duty and resolve. Peace and justice 2. That's not bad. Valor and wisdom 2. Megas. And passion and strength. Interesting. Hold up. Peace and justice. Sleeve. Elemental nature. Passion and strength 2. Okay. Valor and wisdom 2. Duty and resolve 2. Donium. Duralium. Bronzium. Arcitron. Crodium. Never really been an overly big fan of red. It's not a bad color, just red or blue. Blue first. I can wear red with no problem and not care. It's just, I like blue more. Durasteel, copper. Haitian smelt. Electrum plated, like I said, all gold. Slivian iron. Rhodium. Cerakote. And osmiridium. Let's go back to Cerakote. Get ourselves a nice sort of dark body lightsaber. The right kind of dark body lightsaber. Dark body.
Looking for something?
He said, don't worry about it. My business. Ooh, what does this thing do?
At last,
I found my quarry. The Astrium. Used by the Zepho sages millennia ago.
That's what's up.
I hold in my hand a piece of galactic history. Oh, I will never be able to thank Tarful enough. Do you know what this means, my friend? No need to return to Darthamir. Darkness clouded every attempt at finding the Astrium inside its tomb, but the Force has provided a new path.
Kuch's tomb.
Dude is every level of extra excited. I can't blame it. But whoa. Astrium. On Cordova's journey to Kashyyk, he met with Chieftain Tarful, who knew of an ancient artifact atop the origin tree. Cordova scaled the massive origin tree, where he discovered one of the last remaining Zepho Astriums. With the Astrium, he was able to access the vault on Bogano and hide the holocron. Archive Part 5, Astrium.
My friend, I found my quarry atop Kashyyk's origin tree. The Astrium. This relic is the key to the vault on Bogano. The dark side clouded every attempt at finding one on Darthamir, but the Force
usually does.
provided a new path.
It usually does. Alright. Looks like we've got our target. Dathomir. The Force calls us once again. You ready to give us a ride back in this arena-looking arena?
Found you again.
You're done hurting this world.
Hey there,
I don't
sister
know
girl.
what's got second sister thinking you're so important. She likes her souvenirs, but I'm not in it for the memories, and honestly, you're not worth my time. So let's make this quick.
So you're the type that likes to hit things. Or get hit. We'll see. What the? Oh.
Stim here. Help, please.
Wow, and they let her kill me with that. I'm fine with that. Especially since I chose to just go ahead and sit there and heal when I knew she was about to do something stupid. Hell's wrong with me with that? And I know better too. But it is what it is. Handled. That's what it is.
What's the matter? Doubting yourself? Is that all you got?
Yep. Nope. Yep.
Not bad for trash.
What about for a Jedi?
Is there a difference?
Aw. I got you. It'll be handled.
Not happening.
Oh shit.
Help, BD.
What the fuck? How does that work? Did I get hit on the backswing? What? Because this should have been fine. I had to back up, obviously, but this should have been fine. What the? I blocked. Gang, what are you doing? And a girl. Whoa, gang.
Now the fear creeps in. I like that.
Okay.
Need an assist.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Why? I don't know, there are times I had the responsiveness, dodge, but for some reason it wouldn't register. You should already be done, my dear. Classic. Wow. So she kept the... Wow. That pisses me right off. Alright. Because I was close to leveling up again.
You gonna hit me? Come on!
Or not being able to be seen while that glow is on is hell sometimes.
What's happening?
But I'm fine with it regardless. It's just frustrating sometimes. What the? Oh, so you gonna stay there for that, huh, Cal?
Even easier
What?
than I thought.
Why couldn't... Oh. I don't know why dodge wouldn't work right there. Oh. I don't know what the hell is going on. Right.
Oh, don't give up yet.
Door's dim.
back here.
It's them, BD.
No crane to save you this time.
Do what? Oh, how we first met. I fell on a train. Yeah, I don't need the train. I'll take matters into my own hands. You'll see.
Any day now. You're not winning this.
Oh wow, they still had that as an attack for that? I mean, sure, visually.
Toss me one, BD.
And there it is. Goodbye, Ninth Sister.
It's over.
Being an Inquisitor taught me no setback is too great. When you've already lost yourself, a limb's easy. You know, I was a Jedi. It'd be fun to bring you in. Watch you rot like the rest of us! Oh, angers you. Just wait till the isolation, torture, mutilation, and your breath! I won't let you touch them! You can't stop the Empire!
I can stop you. Just took down an Inquisitor. Hey! I thought you were dead. But you're okay.
So if you got another one of them shots, I'm up for it. Look at it, it's woe out, tired, and in pain. You better get that thing another shot. Ninth Sister defeated. And what's interesting is, if memory serves, from some of the references I had heard, I think that she was in some of the books. From what I hear, she's quite dangerous. Quite dangerous. So, good on you, Cal Kestis. Good on us for handling it. Fall of the Ninth Sister. On the way up the origin tree, Cal and BD encountered the Shield bird. After saving himself from a deadly fall with Jedi flip, Cal and BD rode the Shield to the top. They discovered two things. Cordoba found the Zepho Astrium there years before, and the Zepho tomb on Dathomir might hold another. Just as they were leaving, the Ninth Sister attacked. A fierce battle ensued, but Cal won by pushing the Ninth Sister off the tree. The grateful Shield bird gave Cal and BD a ride down. Now their hopes rest on finding an Astrium on Dathomir. And I'll say, that is a tree. So to get pushed off of this thing, boy, oh boy. I always did like that fight. Look at that. I gained almost an entire level just from beating her. I would have gotten basically 2 levels had I beat her and had my stuff. Irritating. Irritating. Well, folks, that's going to be the end of episode 8 of Star Wars Jedi: A Fallen Order. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube, both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.